Okay, hi guys. So for this assignment, argumentative project, you're going to be creating an argumentative Storify project. So instead of writing another paper, this is going to be kind of like a fun project. So what you're going to do is pick a topic. And you need to pick a topic that is going to be interesting to you and personal to you, something that you can be passionate about and choose a side because you're going to be arguing for one side or another. So, for example, if you don't care about year-round school, you could care less when school happens, then don't choose that topic because you want something that you're going to actually be interested in. So maybe random locker searches is something that you're really passionate about and you don't feel like students should have random locker searches, then you can write about that. But what you're going to do, you're going to bring up this iSearch steps. You can click on this link or you can go into doc sharing to find that, and it's going to bring up this iSearch instructions worksheet. And it's going to walk you through each one of these steps and what you need to do. You're going to be doing the steps. So when you answer these questions, what is my topic? Why am I interested in this topic? Why is this something I'm passionate about? What do I hope to learn from my research? As you answer these questions, you're going to be answering them in Storify to kind of create this project. So if you don't have an account, when you click login, you just click join now, and then you just put a username, email, and password, and then you sign up, so it's really easy. I'm going to go ahead and sign in so I can show you how to do that. Okay, so I logged in to my Storify, and I've already gotten a story started here, so I'm just going to click on, once you do this, once you save your story, it's kind of important to know how to get back into it. So you just go to profile and then click on your story. And then I'm going to click edit because I want to type in here some more and show you guys how to do this. So I chose the topic of global currency. Let me make this a little bit bigger. And that wasn't one of the topics that was listed. If you want to use a topic that wasn't listed in the course, just let me know, and I'll tell you if that's okay or not. I'm okay with some more topics that are a little bit touchy, for schools, but I want to make sure to approve all of your topics first. So choose a topic. And then I'm going to tell you why it's a bad idea. So you can tell right there that I'm going to be arguing a certain side, right? So for step 1, it says, what is my topic? Why am I interested in this topic? And mine is just very vague. I need a little bit more detail from you guys. And then it says, things I want to know about my topic. List 3 to 5 things you would like to learn about your topic. So here I started out thinking the global currency would be really cool. That's probably not going to get you the best amount of points. You need to talk about why you would be interested in that topic. And then your what I want to know questions. So here's my first question. How would having a global currency affect the U.S. and global economies? So I just want to tell you, then step 2 says that you list your what I want to know question. Then you talk about your research findings of this question, your answers, and then your thoughts on the progress. So, my first question, how would having a global currency affect the U.S. economies? I put that right there. And then I found an article, and you can do that by typing over here, and you're going to click global currencies, and you can search Twitter or Facebook or Google or YouTube, Flickr, Instagram, Google again, and so I'm just going to search Google. And I found this article, and you can just click right on the title to read the article. Once you find an article or something that you really like, that's provided you a lot of information, so you find this, you really like it, you click it, and you drag it over here. Okay, then just provide a brief description of the article. And then I'm going to delete this one because I didn't end up liking it, and this one because I don't like that either. And I found this YouTube video that I drug over of Ron Paul talking about global currency. So now I found an answer to step 2. How did it affect the U.S. and global economies? I found an answer in both of these in an article and a YouTube video. So now I'm going to write about my research findings. I found out that the US dollar is a global reserve currency. That's how it's going to affect the economy. And then my thoughts on my progress. Okay, and I wrote about that. So also in my research findings and my thoughts on my progress, you can talk about the sources that you began with, how these sources led you to further sources, problems or breakthroughs, and when it got really interesting. Those are the kind of things you can talk about in these two areas. Step 3 is what I learned, and I have not gotten that far in my Storify here, but I can continue to add to this. So I can put step 3, and this is what I learned. Okay, and I'm just going to address, this is where you write about what you learned through your research findings, 3 to 4 major findings or conclusion, your support with examples, arguments, stories that helped you arrive at your conclusions, and you can also list other questions that you may explore in the future. So maybe even though you answered your 3 to 5 questions up here, maybe you still have questions or concerns about the future, and you can list those there in step 3. Step 4 is my reflections on my research. How did you develop as a researcher? What types of skills did you develop as a researcher? What do you know about searching for information that you didn't know before? Describe the findings that meant the most to you. How will this information affect you in the future? And you're also going to be, because this is an argumentative piece, maybe kind of summing up, say clearly, clearly a global currency is a bad idea, and this is why. So in step 4, sorry, you're also summing up why you're on a certain side of this issue, right? Okay. And then step 5, your works cited lists the sources you used in alphabetical order. So for step 5, you're just going to pull the URLs for each of these sources. So if I click on this, it's going to take me to the article, and I'm just going to copy the URL by hitting copy and then putting it back in the Storify here. Okay, so I'm just going to list them in alphabetical order so that way I get in the habit of citing my sources. Okay, once you're done with your Storify, you just click Publish, View Story, and it brings up this little box right here that says Share, and this is what you're going to submit to the Dropbox. You just highlight that, right click, copy, and then you're going to paste it into the Dropbox. So that way I can use this URL to go directly to your Storify project. So you've used the steps, you've gone through, you've created your Storify, and now all you have to do is submit it to the Dropbox. If you guys have any questions, let me know.